Hey y'all. So I think I want to try something completely new and I want to dance with life. I want to just literally let things flow and just let go of control. And I literally do mean that, like, seriously. Because I be trying to control everything and plan everything out. And if there's one thing that I've learned, within the last year, but pretty much throughout my entire life, if I plan something down to like the very last detail, it's not going to go the way that I want it to, literally ever. Like to the point where I get irritated. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? It got to the point where I was like, well, I'm just not going to plan shit ever again. Because like it literally does not ever work out. Like, and I'm not even gonna say I don't know why, because it just don't matter. All I know is just that I'm just not finna plan everything down to the last detail. I'm tired of it. I'm sick of it. Y'all won. But I just I just wanna sit here and I really wanna just whatever the fuck is going on, we just finna sit back and just pretend like I'm in like a salty ass ocean and I'm just floating on the body of water and just minding my own business. Cause like I'm tired and I just really don't have time to be fighting with life no more, especially if that bitch clearly is gonna win. Um, and yeah, because I was just thinking about it, like I have literally been planning, trying to control everything ever since like I was little. Like I used to be really chunky, and like I used to tell myself, "Yeah, I'm gonna do this and that and the third. I'm gonna start losing weight in the summer." And then the summer came, still chunky. Next summer, yeah, I'm gonna do it in the summer. Next summer, yeah, I'm gonna do this, that, and that in the summer. Basically, just kept trying to like plan stuff out, but then like never really acted on it, like ever. Or like even when I do plan stuff out, like when I was like, oh, I want to go to the Dominican Republic, right? I want to go move there. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna just thug it out. I got this lease here that's ending in August. I'm just sitting here. I'm gonna keep doing it. I'm gonna keep working. I'm gonna keep struggling. And then I ended up leaving in February because I got evicted. And I was just like, you know what? You see what I'm saying? Like, I just be trying to control literally everything, but sometimes it's like you just gotta go with the flow for real. That's one, at least one thing I've gotten good at is like kind of recognizing. Now I can recognize when it's time for me to go, or at least like when it's time for me to prepare to start going. But now I want to get good at just accepting the fact that everything is not in my control and that it just is what the fuck it is, like truly, because I'm just sick. So right now, I'm in a little predicament. Basically my money is low and I quit my job and I'm just like at this point it's above me now and I'm not even gonna fight it. I'm gonna do what I can to try to scrape some money up in the meantime, but my biggest concern is this Airbnb that I'm in, which is now way out of my budget, literally. So I have to go essentially try to go like rent a house with like the little amount of funds that I do have and then try to scrape some up together or like, you know, ask my mom. I don't really like asking her, but you know, gotta do what I gotta do. But I really did not want to leave this Airbnb because it's just one of those things where it's just like I worked so hard to get here and then I'm getting I gotta move again, y'all. Like being here in the DR and La Patilla and La República Dominicana, it's been very fun. I really do like it, but it has definitely been a journey for sure. And I feel like I just kept moving and moving and moving and was just unstable for so long. I got here in March of last year and I didn't really get a job until I think October. And I only stayed there for a month and then I got in my Airbnb. um and then I was just scraping money along, kept extending the Airbnb. Like I just never felt stable. But I just did what I could. I kept scraping money along. I had to ask my mom, kept scraping money along and just extending. And I said, yes, like I just I just want to be stable just once. And I kept moving. Like, I think within the last 12 months I moved. I packed I only came in with 2 suitcases and a book bag. Now it's like two suitcases, a book bag, and maybe one or two other bags. But it's like, I think I've moved probably like 6 or 7 or 8 times, and I'm not exaggerating. Maybe 10. Like, and it's like, I just want to be stable and just rest for a little bit. Fast forward to January of this year, I got another job and I was stable, finally working. And for the first time in a year since I came here and been evicted, I was able to start paying rent by the month where I'm here now in this Airbnb. I paid for 30 days, and then I quit my job, which was already in the plan. I was that job was temporary anyways. I just ended up leaving a couple weeks earlier than the deadline. But my plan was to save all my money and then have my rent covered until May. And here I am. Some things happened and the money is gone. And it's just like, I've already beat myself up. I'm trying not to be hard on myself. That is a task in itself, but I'm really trying not to be hard on myself and just accept the fact that it's gone. It's gonna come back, it's gone. But I'm just like, I had a plan to be set and to be here for what, at least 2 months. Like, I just want to sit down. And it's like, I literally got, like, it's almost comedic. Like, I just look at the things in my life and I'm like, that's only some shit that would happen to me. Like, I worked so hard just so I could start paying by the month again and get some fucking stability. And then literally after the first month, I'm irritated. Literally after the first month, like, I couldn't get to the second month, a month and a half. This is why I be so irritated sometimes. Because it'd be like, literally after the first fucking month. After the first fucking month, this shit happens. And I gotta move again. But you know what? I know I'm gonna be fine because this is what happens every single time. Some bullshit ends up happening. I'm forced to move. And the situation it ends up better in one way or another. So I'm not, at this point, I'm just not even fighting it anymore. I'm like, I'm throwing in, this is a beater, but I'm throwing in the towel. I'm throwing in the towel. I'm like, if I gotta move again, I just gotta move again. At this point, I just hope I can find another place that I like at least, and I can actually see it. But that's my journey for now. I'm gonna go with the flow. I'm gonna see what happens. Like I said, I got about, oh, I didn't say that. I got like 13 more days in this Airbnb, and then it's time for me to skedaddle. So I'm gonna just sit here. I'm gonna do what I do, and we're gonna figure it out. Same thing with the finances. The balance is going lower and lower, but I'm like, at this point, all I can do is just keep maintaining my schedule and the things that make me happy. So right now, oh, I'm adding things to my routine. So right now, I got my Pilates, flexibility classes, and I'm adding the pole dancing class too. Like I said, because I'm like, at this point, I'm like, money comes and goes, and I'm like, every time I hold on to money, literally bullshit happens, and I literally end up spending it in one way or another. Literally. Has anybody else had that happen? Like, you like, oh, I want to hold on to this money, I'm scared, and then some unnecessary expense pops up, and then you like, damn, I could have just spent that fucking money. Literally, that happens every single time. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I don't care if I have only $100 in my bank account. If I'm finna go to this Pilates fucking studio on Thursday and spend 60, I'm going to do that. Because I'm like, what's literally the alternative? Literally none. It's above me now. I'm like, all I can do is just work on my body, and everything else will fall into place. But like I said, I'm gonna just dance with life, and we're gonna see what happens. Honestly, yeah, it's kind of exciting. It really is exciting. Once you kind of like go with the flow. I was there for a little bit last year in March, and some beautiful things happened. Even though that ended up being probably the hardest year of my life, I look back at it, I'm here because of that. So I'm like, at this point, I'm completely relinquishing control. And plus, it'd be tiring trying to control everything anyways. Like, ooh, a bitch need a break. But we're gonna see what happens, y'all. We're gonna see.